Okay, welcome to another Field of Glory 2 Digital League Season 8 battle. This is Late Antiquity Division A. I have the Bosporans with Roman allies versus my opponent's Ostrogothic and Frankish allies. So, we'll first take a look at my opponent's army list. In terms of lights, up to 8 Lightfoot, almost all light archers for 30 points apiece, 2 massed archers available. A pretty interesting infantry line. None of it's very good, but it's not terrible either. Your average warbands, defensive shield wall, and sub-Roman foot, which are cheap and numerous, and a single unit of superior warband. Light horse options are pretty limited. 1 unit of light javelin horse, 1 unit of fierce nomad light horse archers. So just 2. I can also only get 2, although both of mine are light javelin horse. For cavalry options, there are 3 non-lancer options: a noble cavalry, an armored noble cavalry, and a fierce nomad horse archers. So the vast majority of his cavalry wing is going to be armored noble lancers. Let's look at the terrain. A deep stream, difficult terrain, and pretty hefty hills to camp out on, including steep slopes here. So with that in mind, I want to get lots of missile troops, and even cheap infantry can hold out on hills, so I should be able to spread the line pretty effectively. And while I would normally, in this situation, perhaps leave space open to invite my opponent to cross over, in this case I don't think it's necessary at all to do so because I can outshoot him, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I can outshoot him, although putting the points into that much shooting might be a bad investment. Right, I'm going to hold off on getting light javelin men for now. Oh, I was confusing myself with my classical list. I can in fact get light horse archers. Not sure that I actually want them though. In fact, I don't think I need legionaries over here on this giant hill. I think cheaper infantry will do just fine. Imitation legionaries. Okay. So at this point I need to decide whether I want to invest in more missile troops or more melee troops. We'll take the raw legionaries. And a stronger light cavalry wing. Don't really want to invest in the nomad light horse archers. It's an extra 8 points for swordsman ability, and usually, in my opinion, it's not worth it. up to 4 impact foot, 7 non-impact foot. I'll grab the loose order warband. Take a slight risk, and instead of grabbing an additional unit of Roman legionaries, grab some lancers so I can kind of compete. We'll throw some light javelin men in there. The noble lancers, they're not armored, but I figure if I'm fighting downhill or if I have missile superiority, hopefully I'll have some other advantage. That will do for now. He might wait his line on one side or another, in which case we'll have to kind of rapidly shift everyone over. If he deploys on a long line the way I have, we'll quickly claim these hills and then vie for missile superiority. If we can gain that, then we can push across. If not, we defend the stream. Alright, next turn. Let's see his deployment. Right. So we should be able to achieve missile parity. We just need to pull some men off the center. There's a complete lack of missiles there, so we'll pull some more skirmishers to move left. Should I keep one? Maybe I shouldn't. Alright, pretty straightforward. We'll push all our skirmishers left and try to mow down his skirmishers and then maybe force a crossing. Next turn. And we'll continue to shift these over. I do want to engage his skirmishers, but I don't want to do so without support if I don't have to. Something like that. Next turn. Next turn. Okay, I wonder, should I send my masked archers that way too? It's quite a long walk. I don't think it's worth it. No, I don't think so. I think we let our skirmishers get forward. Then follow up with our infantry and artillery, and maybe see if we can break his skirmishers and force a crossing. Could be an awkward standoff draw sort of deal too. Entirely possible, this sort of matchup. Next turn. Masked archers, that's a bit of a problem. Oh, shift them back over then. Alright, maybe next turn we can start shooting and see who wins a skirmisher duel. Next turn. Yes. Alright, now he's inviting me to push. I'm not sure if I'll take him up on that, but while I'm thinking about it, put in some harassment. Don't think crossing over would be wise. Yeah, it's perhaps too many units to do that. So instead, we will see if we can shift the confrontation over to the other flank. It's my second match in this section of just dancing around like this. Put in some harassment though. Good. Our light horse can just prepare to hold out here should these push back over. Light archers to the front. Light javelin to deal with whatever is lurking in there. Okay. Next turn. Oh, nice choice, guys. Yeah, that's why we were hesitant to engage here as massed archers. Okay, this is a little bit problematic. Back. Oh no, not you. You. Half arc. Not really worth it. Well, nothing better to do. We can waste one round of fire. See them off. Good. Also, see them off. Good. You can engage them on even terms. Okay. Let's actually turn you back around. If they cross over, we can fight them. Otherwise, maybe we can find some gap here and cross ourselves. In the meantime, general up on the Lancers. What happens if we put you there? Good. Tank some arrows, that's fine. Okay. Next turn. Oh, they're across. That's too bad, but we can fall back, I think. Yep. Right then. Actually, I might want to hold here just so my lancers don't get shot up too badly. Turn again. Held firm. Move out of the range of massed archers. Okay. Lock them in. Good. Something like that. Cover back there. Okay. Next turn. I've repeatedly fallen into the trap of letting my men evade into a compromising situation. Strange battle. Alright, zone them out. And pour in the arrows. Very good. Artillery. Miss. Shove them off. Shove them off. Oh, better. Threaten the flank so he'll have to charge in. Oh, or just collapse entirely through double drop. Also good. Good option. They're gonna get away. Shad light horse over here. Good. Alright. Next turn. Yeah. Ooh, interesting. We hold. Sorry if you hear the celebratory explosives. Not sure if the mic will pick it up. Yeah, he's gonna have trouble getting to stick there. Looks like you'll affect a breach when he disrupts those auxilia. I don't think I'll be able to prevent that. Okay, let's finish breaking these lights. Or not. That's fine. Cross the river. And get the obligatory flank attack. Held firm. Too bad. Let's see where these chase off to. Do you hold firm? No. Huh. How very confusing. Break them. Good. Not close enough, of course. Drive them off. Very good. Make their cavalry pay for advancing. Hopefully that works out. We'll go for breaking this unit soon. Right. This situation is terrible. Even armored, they are gonna break down, I think. Let's try to lock them in as much as possible. Come on, get that frag. No. Well, lock them in. Gonna hold there. I wonder if that crossing will be worth it. Probably not, is my guess. Let's think about that. Fine. Frag them. No. Okay. This is awkward. This whole situation is quite awkward. We win that in terms of points. It's 30 to, what, 58, I want to say? So 28 point surplus for us there. 51 to, I'm trying to remember, 72, I think? This is 72 to, like, 32. That's a bit... Yeah, okay. This might be worth it. Why would that be worth it? Well, it'll get us across because he's a hill. Put some pressure on, but then he could start moving these up to fight them. But how else could we get across? No, I think we have to hold and wait for this to develop into something, unfortunately. However, I think I will try to draw these legionaries back so that they can choose a direction to go, left or right. And we could withdraw and take a cohesion check, but then we would be allowing them to cross. So either way is kind of bad. Let's try it. Good. This is fine. It's rough ground. There's a hill. Force them to move up before shooting, which will lower their effectiveness. I think that's probably worth doing. Very good. Next turn. Right. Break them. Good. Also good. We'll do that. Oh, that's his. Alright then. Awkward. Well, I guess that answers our question of which way we need this unit to go. We need it to go this way. Alright, getting Light Horse across is useful. It'll force him to at least push forward into the stream for protection. Onward. Next turn. No choice. We need to try to frag this unit, even if it's unlikely, even if it's a waste of ammo. No luck. Good. Might we not? No, it would be a waste anyway. Cover them. Let's see if they... He's going to find a way to flank this unit most likely, but I don't think I can do anything about it. Good. This whole river situation is very weird. Alright, we'll turn about so that if he... Well, when he flank charges this unit, if we hold, we can countercharge them in the flank. And hopefully, he's low on ammo, so this is fine. And we can rush our own lights back into the action over here to start working on these massed archers. Next turn. Yep. Do we hold? Yes, we do. Alright. Oh, that's nice. That's not really that useful. I mean, it's nice, but it's not going to do them any good. Go for the break. Oh, come on. Here. There we go. Get them disrupted, so at least we're fighting on even terms. Go for that break. This will still be unfortunate. Yep. We'll need to be ready to shoot them to bits when they break through. How good is this? Not very, but it's also not horrible. What does that do? Moderate disorder. Let's get ready to join the fun, but in the meantime... I suppose the problem with this is that if we win and push them back, then we're severely disordered, and they are not disordered at all. But whatever. And how good is that combat? Pretty good. We'll do it. Right. I wonder if our archers will hold long enough to not totally panic. Not sure which way they'll try to go. Don't like this, but I don't really want to get flank charged either. Is that wise though? No. We'll just see what happens. Right, in the meantime, artillery and lights. Shuffle away from the pursuit path. And I think we could use... take cover there. Use you on the other flank. Cross over. General up on the auxiliaries. Alright, onward. Next turn. Right. Too bad. So he gets armor POA, but we get hill in general. All my lights are going to swarm in to take out this cavalry before it can cause any damage from behind. Okay. Getting a well played, although I'm not sure if it's actually over yet. There's still room for rallies to drag things out a bit. I wonder if he forgot to move this unit or if it was out of command. Alright, so it's not over yet. Let us... Good. Keep doing that. They're superior, so they won't break right away. Waste of arrows, but at this point I don't really care. Right. Okay, barring any rallies, this will be the end. But a rally is entirely possible. Alright. There we go. A win. So, I think Questar basically made a mistake trying to cross over. He couldn't quite capitalize and get any flanks. I think he would have had trouble holding the stream as well because of my sheer number of lights and artillery. If you were going to go for a defensive play, this would have been a fine position. Although, of course, that kind of passive play can lead to a draw. But I think it was always going to be difficult for him to make progress impeded by this deep stream, which, you know, his heavy foot really can't fight in. And I had a fair amount of medium foot, or at least cheaper heavy foot to range against his units. But considering that he was attacking across a deep stream and uphill, you know, he still did a fair chunk of damage and things looked pretty dangerous for a while there. So it wasn't easy. So, good game to Quaster, and till next time.